Hey guys, how's it going? So I recently did a top 10 budget military surplus pistols under $200 video. And these were pistols that I acquired and were available in 2019. So today I'm going to do a top 5 video. And these are budget pistols under $200 that I acquired in 2019 and that were certainly available last year. And I think all of these are still available today. So this is a top 5 under $200 modern production pistols. So we're going to start off with number 5, and this is the Phoenix Arms HP22A. This is a small little pistol and it's chambered in .22 long rifle. And first of all, speaking of budget, this thing certainly fits the bill. These are currently available right now from Classic Firearms at around $108, which hard to beat. Now, what is this little guy? Well, it's a single action, .22 long rifle. It feeds from a 10 round staggered magazine, so the mag capacity is about as high as you'd expect from most .22 long rifle pistols, especially one this size. And this is an all steel construction. It has a little bit of weight to it, but it's very ergonomic, compact, and I've taken this out several times, and I will say this gun is a pleasure to shoot. The trigger is not a match grade, but it's plenty fine. It features an open slide design with a fixed barrel. Cocking serrations are just fine. Nice little open sights, just a fun little plinker, quite frankly. Now, the only thing that's a little quirky with this is it does have 2 safeties, one on the frame here. This is going to disable your trigger. It's going to keep you from fully racking the slide. Now, it also has a slide mounted safety. Here, it's in the safe position. You flip this lever up, the little red dot's exposed, and then it's in fire. Now, this can be a little annoying to have 2 safeties, but it kind of sort of makes sense, because with a lot of rim fires like .22 long rifles, you don't really want to dry fire. Some pistols are fine, some aren't, but the firing pin, since it hits the side of the rim of the .22 long rifle case, it can leave marks on the face of your chamber, right? Well, what this safety does is it simply moves a physical bar that blocks basically the firing pin from hitting the chamber. So we're going to make sure this is on fire here. I'm going to pull the trigger, but since the slide safety is engaged, it's actually stopping the momentum of the hammer and the firing pin from hitting the chamber. So, you may like that, you may hate it, but does kind of make sense why it has the 2 safeties. But yeah, I've done some shooting with this, and if you guys would like a video on this gun particularly, let me know in the comments. So, number 5, just a little over $100, Phoenix Arms HP22A, .22 long rifle, and this gun is made in the USA. Alright, number 4. This is the Taurus G2S. As you guys know, I've become a really big fan of Taurus over the past year. Upon request of my viewers and me just generally wondering, what's up with these Tauruses? What's all the hype about? I tried out my very first one last March, and since then, I've been nothing less than impressed from all of the newer model offerings from Taurus. So, here's the G2S. This is a single stack, 7 round capacity. These are made in Brazil. This is a striker fired pistol with a blade type trigger safety, but unlike many striker fireds, when we let up on the trigger, if the round didn't go off for whatever reason, we do have a double action. And as Taurus calls this, it's restrike capability. So we have basically a single action, also double action or restrike, which is kind of cool. Now, this gun is very slim, very easily concealed, 3.2 inch barrel. The price is right on these. I think I got this with a package deal with some receivers, but this came in like well under $200 from Palmetto State Armory, and these are readily available right now for probably about $179, $80 or cheaper online and at your local gun shop. So I definitely thought this was a solid pick for a top 5 modern production. It's slim, it's lightweight, very ergonomic, And the 7-round capacity is somewhat limited, but if you're going for the ultimate concealability, this is a choice of a lot of you guys for concealed carry and a pistol that I enjoy. So I've also done videos on this and many other Taurus pistols. So if you're new to the channel, or if you missed some of my older videos, go to my Taurus playlist, which I'll include down in the description there, and you can check out this gun and many others. Shooting videos, just more videos than I can describe right now, guys, on these Taurus pistols. So there you go. Number 4, Taurus G2S. Alright. Number 3, we're going to notice a pattern here, guys. Taurus put out a ton of budget pistols that are really cool, and I bought a few of them in 2019. So this is the Taurus Spectrum. Now, this pistol, little 380, 6-round capacity with a flush fit mag. It also comes with an extended 7-round mag with a pinky rest, 7 rounds. This came in at $133. Also picked this up at Classic Firearms. This does have the feature of the slide hold open, which is kind of cool. A lot of pistols this small do not actually have this feature. And there's a small little slide release right here on the left side. This is a double action only striker fired. So after we rack the pistol, a somewhat long, a little bit on the heavy side pull, but not bad. Very, very manageable actually. And we go back here with our restrike or double action trigger. And it's basically the same pull whether I racked the slide or on the restrike or double action. So you're going to get the same trigger pull every time. A lot of people like that. And I've also done shooting videos of this little pistol. Found it very pleasurable to shoot. I would also note these soft touch pads on here, very, very comfortable. This gun feels like very grippy in my hands. It doesn't feel like it wants to pop out. I also found that just due to the general ergonomics of this, it doesn't want to pop out of my hand like some other very small little single stack pocket 380s do. I have shooting footage and initial review on this pistol in my Taurus playlist, and yeah, so far it's functioned fine on several types of ammo. It didn't like the steel case, but it did good with the several types of brass case and home defense personal protection rounds that I ran through it. So comfort, price, and the general overall aesthetics. This being more of an FDE color, they're available in probably like 100 different color combinations, guys. Like, I'm literally not even joking. Prices will vary a little bit on these depending on color, but you could certainly expect to pay as little as I've heard of $100. Now, I never found that deal, but I've heard about it. 130 to 150, maybe 170, depending where you buy it, depending on the color. So these certainly fit into a budget pistol. One more time, guys. Very, very comfortable little gun. I'm really looking forward to shooting this again and giving you guys some more follow-ups on this, because, man, this gun's quite comfortable and the price certainly is right. So there you go. Another Taurus. Alright, that was number 3. Now let's go to number 2. We're going to switch it up a little bit. And this is the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield 9mm. Now this is the original gen, if you will. There's also like a Gen 2 or, you know, Model 2 of these out now, but it has the more aggressive sandpaper grip. I still like this kind of grip. It's not overly textured, but you know what? I've not had any problems with this gun in my hand. I find the ergonomics of it to be great. Now, this is a single stack with a 7-round mag that fits flush, or in this case, an 8-round mag. And I've liked this gun so much throughout this past year, it is now one of my concealed carries. So we're going to see, I've got it loaded up with some Federal HST. I'm going to go ahead and get the round out of the chamber here, guys, because I did have that gun chambered and loaded. Just took it off my body from my concealed carry right before I did this video. So now that we're clear, let's take another look at this. Very thin grip frame, rather thin slide, which makes it a great concealed carrier. This is a striker fired. Instead of having the blade safety, this has the hinge type trigger. Some of you guys aren't the biggest fan of this trigger, but I think it's doable. Short, crisp, reset. Not the most crisp of all the resets out there, but you know what? Not bad. Not bad at all. So I think this trigger is plenty doable for self-defense. I like the waved, rippled slide serrations. They're rather sharp, and although they don't look like much, I found them to be very effective. Whether I'm coming over the top like this, or just simply coming from the back with a slingshot type racking. Very nice. The finish seems very durable so far. I cleaned this up before the video, guys, but no wear yet. And this is after holstering and carrying this pistol for the last couple months. So yeah, the M&P Shield 9mm. Now, these currently right now go for like $249. Now, I included it in the sub $200 budget video because there was a rebate that went on these for a good part of last year, 2019. So I got this with the $50 rebate, which brought it down to $199 with free shipping. And really, really good price on that. 200 bucks, American-made guns, Smith & Wesson, lots of accessories available for these. If you don't like the trigger, they make aftermarket, but I'm just rolling with it because I think it's just fine. Very slender, easy to conceal, very comfortable little pistol. And when you feel this pistol in your hands, just racking it or shooting it, it feels like a quality, nice tight piece. It just seems like way more than a $200 gun, even though these were available for much of 2019 for $199, and in many cases free shipping. Now, one more little thing here, guys. This is an 8-round mag, but I'm using a Mag Guts. I don't know if you guys have heard of Mag Guts before. I've talked about them in the past. This is an aftermarket company that provides a different spring and follower, so I'm actually carrying 9 rounds right now in this 8-round magazine, plus 1 in the pipe, for a total carrying capacity of 10 rounds in a very, very small package. So I think this is a winner, guys. 200 bucks. They make these in 40 as well. I'm not so much of a 40 guy, so I gravitated towards the 9, but yeah. Let me know what you guys think of these little Smiths. Really nice pistol. Available for just under 200 bucks for much of 2019. Alright, number 1. What do you guys think number 1's going to be? I'm going to give you guys about 2 seconds to guess, but I already know you guys have guessed because you've been watching the channel quite a bit in the last year. So number 1 is none other than the Taurus G2C. Under 200 bucks, and actually significantly under $200 for much of 2019. These currently are available right now for like $180 or so on sale online, local gun shops. Certainly probably not more than 200 in most instances, guys. And again, they had 2 different periods in 2019 where they offered $25 rebates on these, getting these down to like the $155 price range. So kind of crazy. Now, this is very similar to the G2S I just showed. Major difference here is we have a wider frame that accepts a double stack 12-round magazine. These OEM 12-round mags have been nothing but great for me, guys. I don't want to talk about this pistol too long right now because I probably have like 20 videos on it in my Taurus playlist that you guys can check out. But, man, I've really grown to love this pistol. It's been nothing but reliable, guys. I've been shooting it. 3.2-inch barrel, single action striker fired, or double action or restrike capability. So a lot of people like that option. In case you had a primer that didn't quite pop, you can come back again and hit the trigger again. Hopefully it'll go off the second time. Also nice for dry fire practice, things like that. These guns are very ergonomic. They're available in a wide variety of colors. See my video I just put out yesterday for my brand new G2C in the cyan color that I'm doing a whole project on, doing all the upgrades that you guys have asked for. So, yeah. G2C definitely had to make number 1 of guns that I've bought, you know, for the channel, introduced this past year in 2019. Certainly well under 200 bucks. Certainly a great first-time gun. Or people like me that have been into guns for like the last 25, 26 years, this has quickly become one of my funnest guns and most look forward to take out to the range, guys. Just a plink. Just so comfortable. Very high mag capacity for how small this pistol really is. Of course, it takes the G3 mags, the 15 and the 17. It takes the SIG P226 mags, those Mekgar 18 and 20 rounders. I've done videos on those, so tons of versatility. Tons of upgrades with these colors, different varieties, combinations of slides and frames. Just, you know what? I don't know how Taurus was able to bring these to the market for so cheap, but they are, and they're still bringing it. And I'm noticing it seems like the low price of these is actually bringing down prices from some of the other more famous, prominent named gun makers. So, Great for people that are on a budget that need to protect themselves. The Second Amendment's for everybody, guys. And for that, I thank Taurus for providing these budget pistols for people that need to protect their families. You know, poor people, working people, just like me and you, we need to protect ourselves too. And it's just so awesome that for less than 200 bucks, somebody can buy one of these. For 200 bucks, they can buy one of these and enough ammo to, you know, get the gun broken in and get used to it. You know what I'm saying? So definitely number one, guys. I have another one of these and other videos you guys can check out. And look, guys, I really appreciate all your support. And here's a couple ways you guys can help the channel. If you have a couple $100, I'll leave that in there. If you have a couple bucks, these are only a couple $100, but $1 at a time, you guys have helped me fund my $200 new Taurus G2C for the G2C project. My Patreon link and subscribe star, they're down in the description if you guys want to help me out. I put a lot of my own money into this. This is my most expensive hobby. Now, another way you can help me, just watch the video. If an ad plays, go ahead and watch it. Give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, share with your friends. Just the interactions you guys leave in the videos helps promote them where they show up in YouTube search algorithm a little better. So you don't have to donate money to help the channel. Just like, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. So there you guys go. Hopefully you enjoyed my top 5 budget sub $200 pistols for 2019. I'm excited about these. Go back and watch my older videos. You'll see separate videos for, I think, all of these, except for maybe the 22. And if you guys want to see that, just let me know. Alright, guys. 2019 was fun. 2020 is already starting off fun, and I think it's going to be even better than last year. So look forward to meeting more of you guys, and I really appreciate all of you guys that have been with me since 2019. Alright. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.